Or should I say perfect?
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are doing another episode of Baking with Bri. This is a very impromptu type of video, but it's Thanksgiving, so me and Cole are in the height of our Thanksgiving prep right now and kind of getting everything done. He's working on the turkey, but we wanted to do a pumpkin pie, and the multiple times I had gone out to the store to try and find a pie crust, they were all sold out. Also partially my fault for going the week of Thanksgiving, but we're just gonna make a pie from scratch today. I've never made a pumpkin pie before in my life, so we're gonna see how this goes. I'm hoping we're not gonna have an incident of my dough from the, whatever the yeasted dough I did. I don't even remember what it was. Oh, it's cinnamon rolls. I did cinnamon rolls as a yeasty dough, and it just got stuck to my counter, and it was like a big old mess. I got super frustrated, so I'm hoping that's not gonna happen today.
We also have granite countertops here.
Yeah, maybe the countertops will be a little better, but so let's make a pumpkin pie today. I found a recipe. It seems super simple, so it really shouldn't be that hard, but I also don't have a lot of the tools necessary. I don't have a rolling pin. I don't have a pastry blender. There's something else I didn't have, but we gotta make do with what we got. So first I'm gonna make the pie crust, because that's gonna chill for about an hour. I need flour to start off with. So start with 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour that I'm just gonna put into a big mixing bowl. I can't fit my giant 1 cup inches containers. I might just do 5 1/4 cups just to make it easier. 2, 3, I'm getting flour everywhere. Oh my god, 4, and 5. Flour just all over my hands and all over my phone. Okay. Then we need 1/2 teaspoon of sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Alright, 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so I need to whisk that together. I should have brought all of my tools with me, but I'm an idiot. Alright, whisk it all together. Maybe I should have sifted this first. It doesn't come out lumpy. Now, this is gonna be the interesting part. I have to cut up the stick of butter into small little chunks, and I'm gonna mash it into the flour mixture with a fork, because I don't have a pastry blender, so that it gets like crummy like, and it's gonna start forming the dough. Okay. It has to be cold butter, because if it's not, it's gonna start melting and you're not gonna get the right consistency. Alright, so I'm gonna cut them up into little like cubes like this, and then just put them into the flour mixture. Alright, now that the butter's in there, I'm gonna take a fork and I'm just gonna start pressing it into the flour mixture. I have a feeling this isn't really gonna work, so I might just start using my hands, because I know I've done that in like different cooking classes before, but we'll see how it all goes. Okay, I've mixed the dough with the butter. It says mix it until it looks like small pebbles, which looks about right. Now I'm gonna add little by little bits of ice water in with, and mix it in with my hands until a dough forms. So, I don't even know. It doesn't look like that much dough. All right, dough has been formed, and that looks pretty good. Now I need to divide it into 2 balls press them flat. We're gonna put it in the fridge to chill for an hour. Apparently, this recipe is supposed to make 2 pumpkin pies. That's what Cole says, that most recipes are made to make 2 pies. But this really doesn't look like a lot of dough to me, even when it's rolled out. So, I don't really know. I might just make it into 1 ball and like flatten it and then just roll it out. If I have excess, then I have excess when I roll it out thin, but I don't know, that just doesn't seem right to me. So this is gonna go to chill for an hour and we will come back once we start forming the pie.
Here's your intro.
All right, we are back. I did my makeup and did my hair in the process. The dough is cooled. We can't really put it in just yet because the turkey is still cooking and everything is on like a different temperature, so you can't put it in at the same time. But I figured I'm gonna roll up the dough and put it into my pie dish, just kind of get that done because the filling is gonna take all of 2 seconds to make. So once we can put it in the oven, just kind of make it, put it in and throw it into the oven. But it is kind of hard and I don't have a rolling pin, so I'm gonna use this glass with a bunch of flour and I'm hoping nothing is gonna stick and it's gonna go pretty smoothly. She's strong. Wouldn't it be so bad if I like broke a glass doing this?
That would suck.
Then I get glass and everything. And we're sticking.
Might still be just a little too cold.
I don't think the splitting is because it's cold. I think the splitting is because it's dry. Like if I didn't put enough water in the beginning. Yeah, I don't know how this is making 2 pies. That's not true. All right, this is not going the best. I don't know why this is like splitting and just not rolling out that easy, but I'm gonna come back when I finally figured it out and get it in the pan and we'll take it from there. Rice is averted.
Dish.
We got the pie crust into the dish. I did forget to grease it like the recipe said, but I think it'll be fine. We had to call Cole's mom to figure out how to fix the issue because it was like splitting really bad and like it was just like kind of a mess, but we pieced it all together and it should be fine because it's gonna be filled with topping anyway. So now that we've got this done, we need to make the actual filling. We're going to mix sugar, salt, cinnamon. Okay, so this recipe says to have cinnamon, ginger, and clove. Well, I have cinnamon and clove, but I don't have ginger, so I'm just gonna use, where did my stuff go? So instead of using cinnamon, ginger, and clove, I'm just gonna use pumpkin pie spice because that's literally all 3 of those combined and that's what I have. So that's what I'm gonna use in replace of that. All right, so sugar, salt, and the pumpkin pie spice in a small bowl. And then I have to beat eggs in a large bowl.
1 hour till they get here. 1 hour left.
Our guests are arriving in an hour, and this pie takes an hour.
Perfect.
Okay.
Or should I say perfect?
All right, 3/4 cup of granulated sugar.
Very good in the video.
3/4. I need 1/4 cup. Ah! My assistant is washing my dishes for me.
I'm an unpaid intern.
I'm an unpaid intern. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then I'm just gonna combine all of the measurements for the different spices and just use that much for pumpkin pie spice. So it could be 1 teaspoon, 1 3/4 teaspoons of the pumpkin pie spice. I'm gonna mix this around. I need a whisk, like a small one. That's not a small, okay.
It'll work.
All right. We're gonna whisk this around. Ooh, I got some chunks in here of the sugar.
Turkey time.
Oh man, turkey time. All right. Smells good. Okay. That, and then in a bigger bowl, I'm going to beat 2 large eggs.
Look at her.
Oh, looking good. 2 eggs. I'm just gonna use this big whisk. Stir in pumpkin and the sugar spice mixture. Spike can of pumpkin. I'm gonna put into this wet mixture, the whole can. Perfect, pumpkin. I'm gonna mix this first just so it's like well combined before I add the dry ingredients. Right, and then we're gonna add our dry ingredients. I'm gonna do like half first, and then I'll add the other half. I'm gonna be so proud of myself. This really comes out really good. A very dark orange color. Okay, so our mixture kind of looks like this right now. Now the last thing we have to add is gradually stirring our evaporated milk, which is right here. So you're a nice liquidy orange mixture. I'm gonna put this into the pie shell, and then once that's done getting up to temperature, we're gonna put it in. And it's gonna cook for 15 minutes. Then we will reduce the temperature, bake it for another 40 to 50, and then it'll come out, we cool it, and we will give you the finished product. All right, the pie is out of the oven, and I am so proud. It actually came out really good. So this is the final product. We got some like golden brown. It's got us like cool and everything, but the fork came out clean in the middle. So overall, like, it looks really good. I'm really excited. Our guests have not arrived yet, so we still have time. We're obviously gonna like eat the normal food first, and this will kind of be dessert. So it'll give it enough time to cool, and we'll like cut it up, and hopefully it holds up. But I mean, for making,
look how cute she is. You're so pretty.
But for making our own crust for like the first time and having some mishaps with it cracking and not knowing really what to do, like,
not even that, just everything in general.
I mean, the day went pretty smoothly. The only thing is I did overflow the gravy where it started burning around the edges, but like, it's fine. It's fine.
Take two. There it is.
But everything's basically done. I'm gonna make some bread real quick. We have these like frozen baguettes. We're gonna put in the oven, and then I'm gonna cut up and spread some like Italian butter on just to have like some bread. But other than that, our meal is kind of done. I know I was just kind of focusing on the pie in this video, but we're gonna have a really great Thanksgiving with some friends. Ooh. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below to stay up to date on our latest content, or follow me on Instagram or TikTok at Graf100, and I will see you guys next week, Thursday at 6 p.m. Bye!